man. Keep hustling. Oh, I do not like the term hustle. Fluffy mic. Got a fluffy mic. G'day guys, today is a short video as I'm just doing a quick update because I feel like I haven't been in front of the camera talking about my business enough recently. So it's the beginning of February and it's coming towards the end of a week, and I figured that I really need to make a commitment to doing more of these videos because I really should do more videos. And after my last video talking about where I'm being a weirdo in front of the camera. You right? Or slam into the doors. Either way. What was I saying? So it's the beginning of February, which means it's the end of Jan, and we're also running to the end of a week. And I figured after my last video talking about what I was doing with the business, to keep me on track, I should really say what I've been up to. I think one of the positive things about doing these sort of videos is actually it makes you accountable for the work that you're doing because you feel like you've committed to something and therefore you've got to do it. So project-wise, it's been relatively quiet, which has been slightly worrying, and I'll talk about that in a second. But what it means is I've not been focusing on client work, and typically I've been actually focusing on my own stuff. What does that actually boil down to? I've revised the website, and that's actually meant that I've gone through and culled a lot of stuff, but also included a couple more things. I've also been working on cleaning up my documentation for when people inquire about packages. And I'm actually pretty proud of myself, and I know this sounds really stupid, but I've been actually making a lot of effort to actually get in contact with people to explain what we're doing. My philosophy has always been that I don't want to be a cheesy salesperson. Yes, hi, have you heard about our latest product? It's awesome! Because the cheesy salesperson really isn't me. I like having organic conversations where I'm really there to pitch something because it's actually of use to people. And so I've been having a few conversations with people to really catch them up with what's going on in the business and really try and intrigue them with the stuff that we've developed. And that has typically focused around our social media content package. And so far, it's getting a pretty good response, which is really nice to hear. Other than that, I think that my step back and rethink on the marketing side of things is working pretty well. We're now posting twice a week on Facebook and twice a week on Instagram from a paid perspective. I obviously mentioned in my update video that I had taken this work on myself. I feel like it's going pretty well. I also think that cutting my posts down from 3 times a week to 2 has dramatically decreased the amount of work and stress that I have to do to try and promote the business. Probably means it's not as effective, but I feel like you've always got to get that kind of balance. I'm also trying to make more use of Instagram, and I've changed the style of the way that I'm actually promoting myself on Instagram. What I'm now doing is trying to tell a story in each of the pictures. So yeah, we can pick out a nice image or we could talk about some specific service that we do, but I'm also trying to show in one picture lots of images that really give you a feel of a product or particular project. I think what I've come up with is something that's pretty clean and nice to look at. I can't remember what I said, but I'll put a clip in. Project-wise, it's been relatively quiet, which has been slightly worrying. So last year, 2016, when we hit January, my phone did not stop ringing at the beginning of the year. That has not been the case this year. Excuse me. But I think what's happened is there's actually been a delay. January has felt like a late start. A lot of people kicked late into their new year. Some people I was getting out of office messages for them being 2 or 3 weeks into the year. Then on top of that, Australia Day was almost in the middle of a week, and a lot of people took some more time off around there. Anyway, I was starting to get worried about what I was doing for my business, but actually it's the 2nd of February today and I've had almost non-stop inquiries for the last couple of days. So I think basically everyone took a bit of a lazy start to this year and now we're starting to ramp up. And that's hopefully great news for my business. Anyway, I think that's about it from a real snapshot perspective. To be honest, I'm kind of doing this video because I feel like I need to get in front of a camera and talk about things. I probably should be doing the closeout to Vlogmas, but it's not quite there, and so this is almost an avoidance technique. Either way, I do actually want to sit down in this particular channel, talk about my business a bit more often and try and get that back on track as well. Anyway, as ever, that's probably enough rambling from me. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to continue to follow the business journey that I'm on, consider subscribing down below. And as ever, thanks for watching.